All right, so the hazmat situation at Tampa International Airport yesterday, I'm stunned. You know, they had to close down the whole blue side. I mean, they were evacuating the terminal. I mean, this was crazy.
How is this not the lead story on like all the newscasts?
This just shows how far local news has fallen.
What happened locally that's more significant than something like this?
There were over like 15 or 16 fire trucks. The whole city of Tampa fire truck inventory seemed to be at Tampa International. Once I posted my video, I saw people were leaving comments and sending me DMs. MJ, I saw all these fire trucks racing to the airport. I didn't know what was going on. You know, I was looking for black smoke like a plane had wrecked or something. Of course, you know, Tampa Fire and Rescue, they have their own station
at the airport.
Yeah, they've got the fire. There's a fire department, which is manned by Tampa Fire Department at the Tampa International Airport. But, you know, they've got the crash trucks and everything. These are the regular red Tampa Fire and Rescue fire truck. They had engines, they had ladders, they had the ventilation truck, they had ambulances, you know, the Tampa Fire and Rescue ambulance. I'm telling you, there were 12, 15, 18 fire trucks and emergency vehicles. They closed off the whole blue side. So here's the deal. I'm dropping Michelle off at the airport yesterday. This is about 1:30. You know, Michelle had a 2:39 flight. She wanted to be there a little early, because, the air percentages, I think they got to 6% of canceled flights.
Okay.
So anyway, Michelle's flight, showing on time. We were not worried about the flight being canceled. But listen, she's a little concerned about the security issue. Are they going to get backed up? And I said, listen, pre-check's been really, really good, even during the shutdown. So as I'm driving Michelle into the airport, I'm on the parkway, the George Bean Parkway,
yes,
heading in, and you see, the blue sign for blue long-term parking, short-term parking, and suddenly I see a ladder truck. And then in front of that, they're all parked over on the left lane before you get to the loop, the turn to go underneath to get into arrivals and departures. And I see a ladder truck and flashing red lights. I'm like, wow, what's going on here? And then there's another fire truck in front of that, another one in front of that, another one in front of that.
And then another one in front of that as well?
I mean, it was a whole lineup of like 8, 9 fire trucks. And then as I make the loop to drop Michelle off at the blue side, see, I like to get dropped off at the express side.
Oh, good to know. That's right.
But for whatever reason, Michelle and Julian, they want to go to the regular, and they're not checking bags. So Michelle wants me to drop her off at the regular curbside drop-off, and the cops have it blocked off.
Whoa.
So you've got Tampa Airport Police blocked off the whole regular blue drop-off, so you were forced to drop off at the express side. So I shot this whole video. It's on my Instagram. It already has almost 16,000 views. And I posted this probably 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Fester.
Yes.
Man, folks, this is a crazy, crazy story.
But nobody else.
No, what's going on with local news? No other local news operation had this story about this massive hazmat response and the closure of parts of Tampa International Airport for like an hour.
Even if it turned out to be nothing dangerous, this is still news.
Of course it's news.
I'm telling you.
And no freaking local news had this story? That's nuts. Oh, my. Anyway, local news. And, well, listen, look at the reporters they're hiring.
Look at them.
They're hiring like, kids out of college for, listen, they're paying these reporters these days what they made back in 1981.
Look.
Well, that's the deal. It's just that they're not paying. But, I mean, some of the local reporters that they're hiring, they should be working in Wichita Falls, Texas for 5 years before they then get a gig in Oklahoma City, before then maybe they make it to Cincinnati or Cleveland, and then to Tampa Bay. And but they're just hiring. They're hiring these small market bad reporters like right here in like the 10th, 12th largest TV market in the country. What are they doing?
I mean, it's all media. I mean, look at some of the weirdos they're hiring for radio.
Listen.
Us.
The whole media deal. Listen, it's radio, television, newspapers are in the worst shape. All right, so listen to this. Roll my video from the beginning.
From the beginning.
So this is my Instagram. The video is posted at Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio. All right, listen to this. From the MJ Morning Show on Q105 Tampa Bay, 104.7 FM. I was taking Michelle to Tampa International Airport today to catch a flight to Newark. Newark, like that's not bad enough. And then there's the most fire trucks that I've seen in one spot in a very, very long time. My sources tell me there was a hazmat scare at the United ticket counter. Some passenger in their checked luggage had some kind of bottle with a mysterious liquid that was heating up. So there was a panic, there was a scare, huge response. The scene was cleared, no word what was in the bottle. Okay, now...
All right, that's broadcasting live from Tampa Airport. MJ, back to you.
Well, I edited the video together, and I did the voiceover at home. But since I posted the video, I finally got a response because I got some inside information on basically what was going on. That's how I knew that something happened at the United counter. And then I sent a request to the communications folks at Tampa International, and they got back to me with like a quasi press release after I had posted. So on my video, if you look at my Instagram, you'll see read update. There's like a little caption.
Oh, yeah, there it is, read update.
You'll see read update, and I have the update from Tampa International Airport. And this is where it gets even more interesting. So what I had heard was a passenger was checking in their luggage at the United counter, which that was true. The luggage got to TSA for the screening because once they take your bag, they weigh it, they make sure, they take your money, and they put it on the belt behind them. Then it goes to TSA. And TSA, all luggage is now screened. It didn't used to be that way, but post 9/11, it took them a number of years. It took them a while. But then they started screening all luggage that goes under the plane, which, that's a good idea, right? So TSA gets this bag, and there's suspicious bottle or bottles of liquid inside the bag. They open it up, apparently, and they notice that the bottle's just getting hot. The bottle is getting hotter in temperature. Like, what is this? It's some kind of bubbling, hot liquid. And I believe it was told to me through a source, like it was in a repurposed, like a Coke bottle.
Like a Fanta bottle or something?
Like a plastic, like 20-ounce plastic bottle or something to that effect. It was some kind of homebrew. So here's the actual press release from Tampa International Airport.
Well, how is this not like top local story? How did they not break in with coverage? You can't interrupt, like, what? Is Maury Povich still on?
Oh, you mean like, they should have broken in with like an NBC News.
Something's going down at the airport.
NBC News special.
Yes.
Okay, hang on a minute. This is an NBC News special report. From New York, here's Fester Dolt.
Fester Dolt here, live from the news center. Going live now to MJ at Tampa International Airport. Big happenings out there. MJ, what's going on at the scene?
Oh, it's a chaotic scene here, Fester Dolt. We've got tons of fire trucks, police. It's absolute mayhem. The blue airside is closed. Trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, I've just been handed a press release.
Breaking news, Fester Jolt here. MJ has just been handed a press release.
I've just been handed a press release from the communications folks at Tampa International Airport.
Apparently somebody whizzed in a Fanta bottle and tried to check it.
Well,
is that what happened?
Well, close.
Okay.
So I wrote to Emily. Emily Nips is the director of communications at Tampa International Airport. And am I the only person that asked for, like, what the hell happened? Apparently no other local media. You have half of Tampa, you've got half to three-quarters of the Tampa Fire Department racing to the airport, and you've got the blue side was shut down for a bit because of a suspicious item in luggage. All right, so here it is. Let me read this to you. Hi, MJ. It's even personalized to me.
Well, I mean, the communication, this just goes to show what a great job the communication staff does at the airport, because you contacted them and they immediately communicated back.
I'm very, very impressed with the communications response to me, MJ.
As am I.
Yeah. Oh, also, when I was shooting the video, I looped back around after dropping Michelle off to get all the fire trucks in a row.
You had to park.
And then I parked.
Yeah, I see some of the shots you got.
Yeah.
You couldn't get this from your car.
Then I parked into short term.
Oh, what? First hour is free.
First hour was free.
Yeah.
So I knew I wasn't going to pay. So I got a spot right near the elevators.
Good spot.
I went down to the second floor, which is the ticketing area and the drop-off floor. And I got video. So one of the far doors, I was able to walk out and get video of the fire truck and then shoot down. Then I walked a little closer to the action, and they had 3 Tampa Airport police blocking that door. And I said, hey, can I just get a shot? They said, oh, from the window. I said, hey, can I just step out and get, no, I can't do that. And then the guy's like, hey, MJ, I guess we'll be listening to you tomorrow morning.
That's right.
So the cops in Tampa, very nice, by the way.
Absolutely.
The cops are very nice at the airport. And they're like, hey, MJ, I guess we'll be listening to you tomorrow morning. So let me read you so I shot this video, and then I edited it with the new Edits app on Instagram. It looks pretty good, actually. So the video is on my Instagram at Certified MJ Radio. Here is the press release. Hi, MJ. Around 1 p.m. today, our TPA police responded to a report of an unknown and suspicious liquid in bottles discovered by TSA during the checked baggage screening process. Out of an abundance of caution, our police called in Tampa Fire and Rescue and other local response teams, and part of the airport ticketing level and the Blue Departures Drive were closed while the liquid was tested for explosive, biological, and chemical properties. The liquid was eventually determined to be Schussler salts.
Huh?
Yes. The liquid was eventually determined to be Schussler salts, used as a homeopathic remedy for various health conditions, and those areas of the airport were reopened within about 40 minutes of the closures. Emily from Communications. I had never heard of Schussler salts.
I've never heard of that.
Well, guess what? I look it up.
Now you're an expert on it.
Now I'm an expert. It turns out in the 19th century, in the 1800s, there was a doctor by the name of Dr.
Schussler? Yes, okay.
Who determined that these salts and the minerals had these healing or beneficial medical properties. So that's what the hell Schussler salts were, and some passenger had some mixture concoction of Schussler salts that raised the suspicion of TSA. Then I guess they opened the luggage and they appeared to be heating up.
That doesn't sound right.
It's just weird, and that was the whole event at the airport.
So I'm looking online because I've never heard Schussler.
Schussler salts.
They're calling it Schussler tissue salt?
Yeah, something to that effect. But they're called Schussler salts.
Yeah, Schussler salt.
So you can buy these in, I don't know, like at some...
Is
like
it a supplement?
Health food store?
Does GNC sell these?
I don't know.
You take some Mega Men and you take some GNC
All right.
Schussler salt?
Then we have another issue. Then I got some Facebook administrator for a massive Facebook community page ripped off my images and didn't give me credit.
Is it the West Chase buy-sell trade?
No, it's the Spring Hill Neighbors, Hernando County, Florida Facebook page.
Oh.
Well, they've got 64,800 members.
Oh, yeah. These community pages have enormous followings.
So Louis Johns, hey, Louis Johns, the administrator of the Spring Hill Neighbors, Hernando County, Florida Facebook page. Dude,
come on in, Lou.
You ripped off my pictures and didn't give me credit. I don't mind if you took my pictures,
but
you didn't even mention that you took these from Certified MJ Radio on Instagram.
We're really only here for the publicity. You know that, right, Lou?
Or it also posted on my Facebook crap as well.
Did we put it on MJ Morning Show stuff? I mean,
come
you
on.
have to somehow tie it back to us.
Louis, it's just a little mention. So what he did was he took freeze frames from my video and he zoomed them in to get rid of my caption. So
that sketchy bastard. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've done that too, but I did notice that your caption was smaller. I mean, I don't know why you didn't make it in a couple of point larger font.
Yeah,
to where it took up the whole bottom.
No,
the whole left
dude,
to right.
Dude, it's big enough. It
could have been
so
bigger.
My caption says massive hazmat response at Tampa International. Anyway, so now I got a beef with the Spring Hill Neighbors Hernando County, Florida Facebook page run by Louis Johns, who took my images without giving me credit.
You know what? I don't wish ill will.
And by the way, I posted a comment.
Yeah.
Hey, Louis, you boosted these images from my Instagram video. How about a little credit to Certified MJ Radio and the MJ Morning Show? Guess what? All comments and new posts have to be approved by the administrator.
By Louis Johns.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. Andrew has an update.
What's up?
All right, so the Facebook page is by Louis Johns, but the posting was by whom, Andrew?
Looks like a guy named Mike Dusk.
Mike Dusk?
Well, he sounds...
Okay, so maybe Mike Dusk.
So Louis Johns might have founded the page. And he's like the original admin, but you could have like sub-admins, right?
Sure. So Mike Dusk apparently boosted my images and posted them on the Spring Hill Neighbors Hernando County, Florida Facebook page.
Well, listen, Mr. Dusk.
I got a beef with these people up in Hernando.
Just saying.
Yeah, I got a big issue here. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Go ahead and click, share, subscribe, all this stuff.